It is NFL Championship weekend, and we're starting the games off tomorrow with a banger. At 3 o'clock Eastern Time, the Kansas City Chiefs visiting the Baltimore Ravens. The Chiefs going into this game as 4-point underdogs. And it seems like the entire country, besides Kansas City, the rest of the country wants the Baltimore Ravens to win this game. Lamar Jackson, it is in your hands. Save us from Brittany Mahomes, Jackson Mahomes, and Taylor Swift Bowl, because that's what it's going to turn into. Lamar Jackson, Baltimore Ravens, John Harbaugh, save us, please. I am sick and tired of the Taylor Swift narrative. Brittany Mahomes, I don't want to give Brittany Mahomes any kind of validation. She's one of the worst people on the planet, one of the most unlikable, privileged assholes on the planet. And Jackson Mahomes, fuck that dude. He's he's scum of the earth. And I'm not turning this into a, hate fest for Brittany Mahomes and Jackson Mahomes. That's not what this video is about, even though that they only have their relevance and wealth because they're related to Patrick Mahomes. Honestly, the worst thing for Patrick Mahomes' career so far is the fact that he's married to Brittany Matthews and his brother is Jackson Mahomes. But it's not about that. It is about the Baltimore Ravens and the fact that they're 4-point favorites at home, and the conditions for tomorrow's game are not going to be good. 41 degrees at night, and it is going to be rainy. It's going to be, it's going to be pouring rain during the day, and at night, still some rain, some precipitation. It's going to be very humid. The conditions are not good up in Baltimore. So it just comes down to who is the better weather team. Now, both of these teams play in some pretty horrific weather. Kansas City, more than likely, is used to playing in really cold weather, especially this postseason. The two games they played was a literal ice bowl, negative 30 degrees in Kansas City. And then last week in Buffalo, played in about 20 degrees up there. It's going to be a little bit warmer, not too much warmer, but some slick conditions. And if we're talking about teams that are better in playing in some harsh weather as far as rain and snow goes, I think you got to give Baltimore the hand in this one. Both very well coached teams. Both teams have MVP caliber quarterbacks. I give the slight edge to Baltimore's defense. I think their defense is more well-rounded, but Kansas City's defense is no slouch either. I expect a very, very good competitive game for the early game for the Kansas City Chiefs, Baltimore Ravens. And then the night game at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time, Detroit headed to San Francisco. Now, this game's weather is supposed to be a lot nicer, 70 degrees, probably perfect weather, maybe a little bit of wind. Detroit going into San Francisco at 7-point underdogs. Detroit has been a dog all season, really, even though they have had success. They had success last season. They've had a lot of success this season. Actually, the Detroit Lions started the season off hot, beating the Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl defending champs, Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. Dan Campbell has coached this team to feel like they are underdogs every single game. But Kyle Shanahan, man, he has got San Francisco. That offense is a very well-oiled machine. A lot of weapons. Looks like Deebo Samuel is going to play. Christian McCaffrey, maybe a little bit banged up as well, but he's going to play. George Kittle, Ayuk, and with Purdy back there as one of the best game managers in the league as far as quarterbacks goes. Brock Purdy is going to have all of his weapons to spread the rock around. Their defense is high-powered. Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, a very powerful front for San Francisco. But Detroit's got a hell of a defense too, man. We have a very exciting day tomorrow for football for championship weekend. Man, both of these games could go either way. Seems like America wants Baltimore Lions Super Bowl. But it looks like the NFL probably wants a Chiefs-Niners Super Bowl. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about these games tomorrow? Let me know your picks down in the comment section below. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share it with a friend who you think would enjoy it. Subscribe to this channel if you're new, and we'll talk to you again soon.